to it. So there's like a give and take here where PA is really against Gyro after a certain point, and Gyro is
hanging out with Undying. Honestly, this entire region just baffled.
I think one of the big things that happened right here, and we're going to see it now, is they are thinking about going on the Lanm. Well, the right clicks are there. September's here as well. He might just go down. Never mind. A little bit of help from his buddy, the Satyr Tormentor, and they end up getting denied. September! He's going to fall to Sylar. Oh, no.
Whenever you have railroaded yourself into a draft that doesn't have much CC for a Storm Spirit, you do want to invest early on, but top lane, Dire is investing on a kill.
And they're going on to September just outside of range of that Sentry Ward. And I'll see if they actually end up coming over to the lane that I think EHOME wanted beforehand, except the only difference is that it's Gyrocopter who would have been here instead. And now Lanm takes the Maledict to the dome, and he might just end up going down. October doesn't get the denied neutrals, but Ricky finds the kill in the end. And I don't think that they can kill him off here. There's no more Sentry Wards, so he does escape. That was almost a nice deny, though. Dying is only level 2, and that's one of the downsides of being in this bottom lane here, but I really like what they've been doing on CDEC. Even though the Gyrocopter is getting a ton of farm, he's getting...
They want to make a move on this Invoker.
Yeah, this is definitely the play. He's going to head back in. They have a Tornado, but Cloud is going to be there. Well, they drop him before he can get his Tornado off, and oldchicken in a lot of trouble, needs to get off the Ghost Walk. He does manage to find it, but they have the Sentry Ward down already, and Beb finds the kill. I mean, he'll stay alive in this fight, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do a ton. Meanwhile, kind of so to be careful about how they take this. Garder is going to get jumped upon. Stormbeard is here, and they drop the Tombstone. He's just gone, though. The Chakram goes out, and I don't know if Old 11 is really going to do a ton in this fight. He does take down one shooting one, but he's going to do this. On the other side, though, Eb also taking a little bit. Don't look like they're going to be able to chase this much further, I think. Storm just backs up, but the turn called out from there. Sylar, the mask is out. They're starting to use level 11. Can they find the kill? Doesn't look like it as if they don't want to overextend. They find the kill. Enough mana on Old 11 to make it work. He's backing out, though. Well, they might still be able to get this. They've got vision. They really want to take this kill if they can. There's the call down, and is he going to be able to escape? There's the crunch. They changed. A lot of damage went back the other direction from the Satyr Tormentor, but they still do find that
zombies and all these units flying around that I think she'll be fine with just going pure damage.
We'll see if it's indeed the case. The call down misses, and that's something that would have been pretty big help, but Sylar, well, taking a bit of damage. November is already dropping low, though, and he's gone. Just like that, the whole rotation comes in EHOME in September. There's no way out of it for him. He's going to drop too. That call down did not...
I'm going to go move now because none of the rest of your team can do any damage to me. Riki was staring at Sylar, but it is a roaming support Riki in the form of Venom. And it is a Witch Doctor Gyrocopter, and it looks like they might be doing that right now. Sylar,
this would be a great kill. They have an Invis immediately jumping forward. The Storm Spirit's going to be there, and that was what they needed in a big way. Storm Spirit gets the beginning of a bit of a comeback.
The smoke up from Radiant, and they might find the Slardar and take what's theirs.
Cold Snap, nicely played. He's still running away from this one. The rest of the side of CDEC is showing up, but I don't think that they can go for this play. Chakram almost there. Isn't going to connect, though. And now, September, they throw the call down. Only hits onto oldchicken, but it might be enough. They can kill him off. It would be pretty huge. Lanm is over there as well. The blinding pushback. They're not going to be able to take that. Amplified damage onto Old 11. They're already 2 down as they took out the Undying, and can chase the Timber Saw any further. Well, Storm Spirit thinking about it, just in and takes down the Invoker. Shade, making it work.
That was a very well predicted. A lot of times you'll build Lotus Orb because you want to push something. Really the only thing Feb has to be concerned about.
Guardian, though, they have the Witch Doctor ultimate. They push back the Witch Doctor. That just meant he was further away when an Old 11 tried to go on to him. And then to take down Old Venom as well. Well, a Tornado EMP combo is going to come through, and now Cold Snap is well fed, fairly low on mana. Sylar trying to chase. Can he get out of there? It doesn't look like it. The call down's going to turn this back around. A ton of damage. They kill off too. CDEC taking 4.
But if you can't kill the Storm, then what's the point? They fall apart at the seams.
And Sylar now, I'm wondering if this is the timing when they wanted to be able to start scaling over, and if you die a couple of times and now going to get jumped upon by the Storm again, points Sylar back in, it's just too easy of a kill. maybe gonna be able to find it. TP's out, is gonna find it. Wicked 6 streak and 20 Bloodstone.
The Bloodthorn would have been amazing because PA, Blur, and of course the Blinding Light presence. And Storm hates having to deal with mischance in general because it messes up your entire flow. And Timbersaw getting a kill on this Shiki with some very fortunate.
From Sylar himself over the past was the Vanguard build first. So you go for the Vanguard, get that survivability. Now, Old Lanm just going to get jumped upon, and the Caps gets down. Also does get the Tombstone down, but I don't know if it's going to be nearly enough. A good counter-initiation play comes out from Old Chicken, but Feb is going to continue the chase. He has Agent still, not at all afraid. They jump in onto Old 11. He's going down. Bloodstone Suicide might be his option. Well, he's going to be able to walk away, and still very, very tanky. Sylar did get his BKB completed, and now I think CDEC after that. Again, just these really long zips from him. They have the rocket's gonna connect, but I don't think that they want to go on it. He's just too tanky.
And again, never mind.
Well, they go with Doctor's gonna die on the other side, and Old 11 is finally gonna fall. That was a nice one. Witch Doctor is there, as well as the Gyrocopter. They ping out the Guardian is there as well. If they can kill him before the Tombstone comes down, there's the Crutch. A lot of damage being expended. He is gonna fall. He doesn't get a single spell off. Chasing down this Invoker, they get the Ghost Walk, but it's not nearly enough there either. Old Lanm, the second target for Feb. Glimmercape's gonna keep him alive a little longer, but Gem is now on the ground, and Old 11 is going to get ran down. The Rocket Barrage is going to do a lot. Storm Spirit kills off the Keeper on the backside, and I don't think there's a single thing that they can do to stop him. He is going to get another double kill for Feb. 26 Bloodstone. Not going to be able to burst through that. He's going to have another Aegis going his way. A sole person in the Roche Pit with the DD rune. He's hitting incredibly hard, and
Thorn, it's possible that he just doesn't really care about the PA. She has her BKB, so she's gonna purge it off anyway.
Maybe, possibly, silence down. I've been a little bit of fine, possibly, but no, there's the zip away, and now they can't do it there. He's going to go back in. He's had enough. There's shenanigans. That's going to be a catch. They catch a Crutch as well onto Old 11 mid-Timber Chain, and again, he's going to be controlled. They find the kill. Oh no, what started as a gank is going to go.
This guy has 28 Bloodstone charges, and he still has the Aegis.
And it was a mixture of things. The threats that CDEC linked us to really well as they jump forward onto Lanm, and Glimmercape keeps him alive, but the cooldown is also going to get thrown out there. BKB charge is already expended for Sylar on the backline. Feb is just dismantling the rest of them. They do finally bring down that Storm. Crutch connects onto absolutely every damn person of EHOME. They jump forward, Feb finding that kill onto the Feb assassin, immediately bought back, but what are you really going to do at this point? You can only look on in dismay as the rest of his team is going down. Old kill, Feb, go back in, do it for me one time, baby. I don't think he wants to go for it. A little bit too far, maybe, as June, they jump in and possibly going to be able to turn this back around. This is a very cautious play by the Storm Spirit, not wanting to overextend here.
Storm Spirit wants the game to go longer. He's having so much fun. He's like, we don't need to win right now. They didn't call GG. Oh no!
Alright, yeah, that'll happen. GG gets called. They've had enough. That was 3 heroes buying back, and they just give up. They get dismantled, and CDEC looking strong.
You called it, and going in, you said that they look like the favorites for everyone except for Newbie, which will be their next match coming up. But hopefully Newbie knows that this Feb Storm Spirit is nothing to mess around with. If they decide to draft creatively,